Hey guys!
Do you know where the waffles go? They go along to take your honey. Way down how we build our breakfast down and save my love.
Hey guys! I'm Megan.
And I'm Cameron. Sorry, Mila.
Welcome to our channel. This is Mila, by the way.
This is my dog.
She is a Chihuahua pug. And if you are new to our channel, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up.
And thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers.
We've got some exciting stuff coming along, so stay tuned for that.
Keep to the end of the video.
Yeah, stay tuned till the end of the video for that. Also, yeah, if you've been subscribed to us for a while, thank you. Comment down below the first video you ever watched of us, if you are an old subscriber.
Or if this is your first one.
Yeah, if this is your first one, comment down below and do like a emoji or something.
Do this like dragon emoji.
Yeah.
Just wanted to self-promo, follow our Instagram. So today we're kind of just going to talk to you guys about our future and like the future we have for the channel and for us and like Mila. No.
Random scratching noises equals
sorry,
dog.
She's being a little weird. And just kind of like what we want to do with our lives, not like in the super long run, but you know, for college
probably,
and stuff.
I'd say probably next 5 years.
Yeah.
I guess 5-year plan.
Yeah, depends on how long we're friends.
Yeah. So in case you didn't know, we are seniors in high school, and senior year is like, you know, it's the year you're gonna graduate.
It's the year where you're supposedly like finding yourself and making like lifelong friends and dealing with college. But for us, it's not been the opposite. That's just not really what we want.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
I guess the traditional route of like growing up in like, especially where we live, I don't know if it's different on different areas, but like where we live, it's kind of like, you know, you go to school, you go to high school, whatever, you graduate high school, you go to college, you get your job, whatever, like that's just your life.
You have a family and then your kids do the same thing. It's just basically one big cycle, and I hate the cycle.
Yeah, basically, we're gonna try and break the cycle.
We sound like the hugest cliches ever.
We are aware.
Yes.
We are aware.
We are aware, trust.
We've heard it from many people that I don't want to say, because people haven't been really rude, but like, people kind of laugh. Like, they're kind of like, oh.
So basically, we're just gonna tell you about like what we're gonna do and like our plan that we have that we know, like
Thus far,
yeah. Like we don't have everything planned. We're trying to get like the biggest grasp on the situation as we can. But basically, we're gonna move to California.
Let me try and condense this, I guess. I think with these videos, what we're trying to do is kind of provide not only like an outlet for ourselves, I guess, because it's such like a big thing that it's like
the biggest thing we've done with our lives so far. We're going to do.
Yeah.
Stop
it. I think what we're kind of trying to do with this video is like kind of explain to you guys if maybe you have the same thought process as us, or like you're thinking maybe like the traditional college route isn't for you, or like you're just like, I don't know, maybe you just want to see like what we have to say. But also, I think this is gonna be good for us to kind of like
look back on.
Yeah, look back on, and like it's gonna be kind of like, I don't want to say like a vlog series, but like we're gonna do like update videos.
Yeah.
On like whenever we know more about what we want to do and like how we're gonna do it.
And it'll include us, because we'll get into like what our actual plan is, but we're gonna drive across the country, so that's gonna include the vlog of us like leaving where we live and like driving 2,500 miles to California. I guess we can just tell you our plan like so far, like what we have not confirmed, but what we have planned out and scheduled and what we know we need to do. So if you guys are like trying to plan the same thing, or you are just interested in two broke girls moving across the country, or you know, if it's something like you might not be a senior right now, you could be like a sophomore, and you just looking at college and just the idea of like going to, you know, somewhere like an hour away from you, like from your hometown for like 4 years and getting a degree in like business or something makes you like go crazy. This might be the video for you. It's weird to talk about our square one versus like what we're actually doing square one, because our first idea was, Megan and I both knew that we wanted to, well, I was in between like California or Oregon, and Megan was like, I'm going to California. And then one night we were Snapchatting, just like sending videos back and forth, and we're like, why don't we move in together? Like, why don't we live together? We've been friends for a long time. It's gonna work.
It's kind of, I thought it was so weird that like that thought never occurred to
Yeah,
me
we
before.
had
Like, I thought that
literally
was
never
so
thought
weird.
of it.
Like, we were Snapchatting each other, and we're both just like, we want to like get out of this state. Like, we want to like go away. We want to like do stuff. Like, we want to go to the West Coast. Like, see whatever it has to offer. Like, we don't really want to do like this whole like application process, like stressful, like
Yeah.
And then we're just like, why don't we just move in together? Like, because it's just so scary. Like, if you want to do, like, I'm not saying that it would have kept me from doing it by myself,
But it's a lot more comforting knowing I'm gonna have
Yeah.
Megan there and like we're gonna live together and I'm not gonna be alone in a new city.
and it's also
country.
it's fun like planning it together too, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Planning our apartment. Like we were talking about today in our forensics class about like what we wanted our dining room table to look like.
it's gonna be low to the ground in case you're wondering.
Yep. So it all started after that Snapchat video, and then we had these meetings at Starbucks where we just kind of sat down and we're like, okay, do we want a roommate? Yes. Where do we want to live? This place. You know, where do we want to go to college? Oh, we found this college. It sounds so vague.
Yeah. Which at this point it is pretty big considering it's like a year in advance right now.
Yeah.
So, but so that was kind of like our first step, but then after that we were like, okay, we need
details.
We need to sit down with our counselor and figure this out. Cause like I'm pretty sure most high schools are like this. Your counselor will call you in and you talk about your college plans and like.
Yeah, and our counselor is amazing.
10 out of 10.
So he was basically like not hesitant at first, I don't want to say, but just like he didn't know. Like we were like, oh, moving to California with no context.
Yeah.
And then we got him on board. He's like super in support of it now.
Which is like
nice.
really relieving because like college, it's not like he's gonna be someone who's just gonna say like, oh, that's cool, like that's a good idea, like go follow your dreams. It's like he's our counselor, like he's only gonna say that it's a good idea if he truly thinks it is. Like he's there to help us. Like if he thought that it was a bad idea and that like we were gonna like end up like starving to death or something, like
he wouldn't tell us to like
He
follow
would-
our
yeah.
dreams if he thought our dreams were gonna like, you know, make us live in a box or something.
Yeah.
Like, well, I guess it's kind of where we're at right now. Huh?
yeah. I would just say like I feel like this is an advice video, but I don't have any advice on it. We live on the East Coast, and as you know, California is on the West Coast, and so this is kind of like, it's like a bigger deal than I think I can like grasp right now.
Yeah, we're moving to a new state, a new city, knowing no one,
Yeah.
by ourselves in less than a year.
Yeah. And also,
With no stuff. Like we
Yeah.
obviously can't bring all of our stuff with us. We're gonna take my car. I don't think we're taking Megan. We're not bringing Megan's car just because it's like older.
new car tours video coming soon.
True. We're not like in denial of this situation or anything like that. But once it gets like closer, like crunch time, like oh you're leaving in like 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, like 2 weeks, we're gonna be less excited, I think, and a lot more nervous. That's what I'm
Yeah.
predicting. That's
Yeah.
a
I
little
would
less
say the
than
same.
here. We'll figure that out. But it's change is good.
Yeah.
Like we're both going like low key crazy here. There's like some nights where it'll be like 3 in the morning and I'm just like watching videos of people just walking around on the streets in California, and I'll text Megan and I'm like, Megan, like I'm like freaking out, like I just want to leave, I can't stand like being here anymore, I hate everyone here. No
No shade.
I just want to leave. I want to get out of this hellhole, basically. And she obviously doesn't reply. But
Obviously.
moral of the story, change is good.
Yeah.
And you should follow your dreams even if they're scary. You're getting advice from us, you know. If you're this low already,
Yeah.
something's up.
But I think, like, I don't know, it's like scary but exciting, but also like, I don't know, for me it's kind of, it's like scary and exciting, but it's also kind of a relief for me because I feel like I've always kind of like deep down been like, I don't want to go to college.
Same.
But I always just kind of, which, okay, this might be a little bit confusing because we are going to be attending a college. So no. So I don't really know. It's just not the same way you would think you would go to a college, like whenever you graduate high school.
We're not gonna go to this college, live on campus, be like full-time students, like actively like participating in chess club. We're gonna live off campus. It's like, it's a community college, so it's not like a state university or anything like that. It's not as serious as like going, like all of our friends are going to college. Like all of our friends are like, oh, college applications, like gotta write this essay, gotta have like a good SAT score, you know, oh, I already got into this college, like, you know, rolling applications, like whatever, and we're just kind of like, we need a high school diploma.
Yeah, like basically the only requirement, because if, I mean, you guys probably know, community colleges, it's like you apply, you get in, like all you need is a high school diploma. It's nothing like, there's no competition, there's no like, and also it's going to be a lot cheaper, which is a big selling point for me because we're not going to be super supported by our family.
Yeah, both of our parents, or like all, really just all of our family.
Yeah.
They're on board with it, especially they're so bipolar sometimes, so shout out to fam if you're watching this. There's so much to talk about with this that I don't feel like we're like portraying very well and we're not bringing up, because there's so many thoughts going through my mind, like family like not on board with it but also on board with it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's also, it's hard to organize everything into like a list of like
what. So maybe as these videos like progress and they're like more specific, they're gonna be better. But this is like the first like dipping your toe in.
I was gonna say, I think whenever people hear like that we want to move to California, I think the first thing that kind of comes into their mind is like, oh, they're like spoiled rich girls who are just, their parents are gonna pay for a house for them out there, like whatever. Which I don't.
Not.
Yeah, like I don't think people like really think that, but I think that that is like people just think, oh, they're just gonna like do whatever, like their parents are gonna pay for it, like whatever. But like that's not really the case at all. So like our main thing right now is saving money.
Yeah, and really that's gonna be our main thing, maybe up until like 3 months before we leave.
Yeah.
All we can do to prepare right now is save money.
Yeah.
Which we've been okay at. Like we both have jobs, we're both like working. That basically that's what we need to do, and that's our like priority right now, and just literally doing anything we can just to have more money, because the more money that we have once we get there is gonna be, you know, like it's gonna suck now, but it's gonna help so much whenever we get there, because you have to get there, you have to put like down payment on an apartment, or not down payment, like a deposit, like you have to like put like a deposit, and you need to have rent saved up for a couple months, because obviously the jobs that we have here aren't gonna help us like once we live there, so we're gonna have to find jobs there like pretty immediately, even if it's like a sucky like waitressing job, and then like you work your way up.
Saving money is like our number one thing right now. Just kind of like the fact that we kind of like, it's weird to say, it's weird because I feel like we have like a plan, like we know like what we're gonna do and like how we want to do it and whatnot.
It's in here.
We just like don't have any specific details, so it's weird because it's like, oh, like we know what we want to do, we just don't have like pinpoint details, like where exactly are we living, like
we can't give you the address of an apartment we're gonna be at, because it's hard to have an apartment a year in advance. What we do know is we're gonna have a roommate, maybe one, maybe two. We might already know one of them.
And besides that, we don't really know anyone out there.
Yeah, we know.
Except our friend Caitlin has family out there, so obviously I know them, but like...
And then Megan has an internet friend.
Yeah. It. So it's just gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be... I don't know. Really don't know.
I don't know what else to talk about. I just want to get the point across that you can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it. You know, I've wanted to like move to the West Coast since like 7th grade. I can remember like walking into this new school and like hating everybody there and just being like, I can't wait to leave here.
I feel like some people like have so much potential, and that there's just so much more out there to see and do, and that like this like tiny like city that we're in, and like even the state, the whole state, like, and like the like, because people are going to like college like out of city but like still like pretty near, like within hours, but I just feel like there's like, I don't know, I wish people would like open their eyes and like kind of zoom out and see that there's so much more. Like, I don't know, it's weird to me how people don't like do that on their own. Like, they don't zoom out. Let's look at the big picture here. Like, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Like, I'm not limited to like this state and this city. Like, I don't know.
I know we've already talked about it. This might get cut out, but like the concept or like the idea that's like brainwashed into all of our, you know, brains as like a little kid, that the fact that you need to grow up, graduate high school, go to college for 4 years, and then maybe go back to college, and then that's gonna get you like a good job somewhere, just isn't like super true anymore. Like, I know like there's like statistics and everything that show a college degree is gonna help you get a job, and we're going to college, like, yeah, like that's just like the degree that you can get from, you know, a community college, or, you know, like a local college that's not like it's not community, or, you know, like UCLA or like NYU, even though like the one from NYU has like more like not baggage with it, but like, you know, NYU versus like some smaller college in New York that I can't think of right now. They're on the same level. Like, you're getting the same education. Yeah. It just isn't from a college that's ridiculously expensive and hard to get into.
Yeah. And also, I feel like for me, I find with myself that when I'm self-motivated and I'm doing something that I know I want to do and I'm pushing myself to do it, it 100% of the time turns out better. Like, I can't tell you like how much better my work is when I want to do it. Like,
yeah, and that shows it. That shows in like every aspect of your life. In our YouTube videos, we make videos sometimes because we feel like we should, because they're popular. We try to film on what's on our phone, and Megan was editing it and got bored watching it and
terrible.
Scrapped it. But like this video, like something we're really into, which might not be as exciting for you guys. It's I feel better about ourselves whenever we're making something that we want to produce. Like the day that we did that concrete factory video that like nobody really understood because we were so like on edge and like super into it. I love that. Yeah. Even though you guys probably didn't.
And also like just like Cameron said, every aspect of your life, like our YouTube channel, like schoolwork, art, like I can't really think of any.
Whenever
else, but
okay, so this is gonna be a really bad metaphor, but do you know whenever you are up super late at night and you get in that mood where you want to clean your room and you just want to like go through everything, that feeling where like you just want to like help yourself, and that sounds so selfish, but like whenever you want your room to be like exactly how you want it and you want to like redo everything and just like reinvent your life, that's the feeling at least I have like this entire time. Like that feeling of being up super late at night and wanting change, and, you know, getting it by like moving like a vase around on your nightstand or something like that. That feeling is like what this is to me.
Just on a much larger scale.
Okay, so before this video becomes about 45 minutes long, I just want to say, Mila, be quiet. That's what I want to say. Mila, you literally barked to come in here.
We have a surprise coming for our next video, so
peep that. Just, it's something that we're like kind of excited about, that kind of goes along with like growing up and like, moving to California. It's just like another phase, like another chapter.
Yeah. We have another car tours video coming soon, so if you are interested in that, it's gonna be featuring Cameron's Mini and my new to me car.
Not new to you, new to you.
New to you. Be expecting more videos on this topic. Like, sorry if like you don't even want to watch them, like you don't have to, but I definitely want to make them for us to have. Yeah. So even if like no one watches them,
and even if it helps like one person who watches, like if 200 people watch the video and it helps one person, that's worth it.
And thanks again for 2,000 subscribers. Thanks to everyone who comments and likes. Like, we literally see every single one of them. I mean, there's not that many, but like we appreciate them. Like we'll like go on YouTube, appreciate them, we like go on our YouTube and we're like reading the comments. We're like, oh, that's so cute, like, oh. But
and shout out to that one bitch who commented on our YouTube channel and acted like she wanted to be friends, and then me her. And
if you're gonna comment, don't be fake.
yeah, and don't be a spam comment either.
Yeah, because apparently that's what she was. We hope you watch this with an open mind so you can kind of see where we're coming from, and even if you don't agree with it. But
we don't need your approval. That was really mean. I'm so sorry.
Hashtag rebel. Let us know what videos you guys want to see, because we have like ideas of what we want to film, but of course we want to know what you guys would like us to film too. So
and if you want to live with us whenever we move to California, comment down below.
yeah, DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, just comment your driver's license number, card information, social security
security
number.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Please don't do that. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Bye.